Okay, hopefully this one works a little bit better. Thank you to, I think it was Seattle Sky. They messaged me, Seattle Sky. Thank you so much for messaging me because I don't know what happened. I want to be able to like see people's chats and stuff. So let me go on my thing and see. I'll give it like a second because I know this is just now. I don't know what the hell happened. Like I did it a different way. Yay. Okay, we have some people on here. Let me quickly go to this video that I just tried to do. Like, oops, sorry. I don't know what happened. I tried this new Google thing, so I think that was part of the reason. Let me go to my videos really quick because my thumbnail looks ridiculous. Can I just like make this? Can I delete this? Okay, let me just figure this out. I must have. Okay, save. Cool. Okay, hi, hello everybody. Okay, cool. We have some people in here. Yay. Okay, for some reason, like I could not see your comments on the other one. I don't know what I was even in. It was like Google Hangouts. Is that like completely different? It must be because I did not know like what it was. Okay. Can you see the comments now? Yes, I can see the comments now. I don't know why the other thing wasn't like allowing me to do that. Just like make sure. Yes, I can see the comments. Can you guys hear me okay? We got like a couple of people on. Hopefully you can. So I'm just like here to answer any questions you guys have. I don't really have a topic for today, so if you have any questions, definitely ask them. That would be like what this is going to be about. If you have any Seattle questions or just questions for me, I am here to answer them for you. Yay. Okay, you can hear me. Yay, 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 yay. Hello. Okay, so how is everybody doing today? Hopefully everyone's doing good and having a nice Wednesday, hump day. I want to be an incoming freshman for UW. I am from Minnesota. Shout out, so cool. Do you recommend the city to a young college student? Absolutely. I think Seattle's a great place for young college students. UW is a little expensive, but I think that it's a great place to be, and it's definitely not like the most unsafe city to live in. So definitely, I think UW is great. Also, is seasonal depression hard to deal with? Yes. I never really want to like dance around depression or seasonal depression. Like it's such a real thing, and I think if depression in general is something that you struggle with, I just don't think Seattle is like the best place to be. Like I feel like you have to like a little bit of gloom in your life for it to be like a consideration, because if I feel like if depression is like a big part of your life and it's something that like you struggle with, I don't think Seattle is like the best place to be. And I hate telling people that because literally you can do anything you want. Like I've definitely struggled with depression before, and it can be really hard with like the rainy seasons and stuff. But yeah, just something to take into consideration. A lot of people have like happy lights here, which is just like a light that gives you a little bit more vitamin D, and I mean exercise, do all that stuff, and honestly I think you'll be fine. But like depression is a real thing, so I don't want to like discard it or anything. Okay, so I'm currently a junior in college, but once I graduate, I want to move to Seattle and get into marketing and real estate market and the real estate market. Do you have any tips? Real estate market is like a real thing. I work in real estate, but I do marketing for real estate. Um, the only thing with real estate, depending if you want to be an agent or like part of marketing, is that like you have to be your own boss, and it's such a competitive field over here. Like real estate is like no joke. People are like just all about it and they go all in. So you have to be the kind of personality that wants to go all in as well. It's not just something you can like kind of do for fun and like work a little bit. Like no, you have to go in like 187% because it's just like that's their livelihoods, and people are very competitive over here. Hopefully that answers the question. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Okay. Do you think it's smart to do 1 year in college in another state then transfer to Seattle? Yeah, I think so. I mean, why not? I think that if you feel more comfortable doing a year in your state and then transferring, why not? I think that's fine. If anything, you're going to get more like experience doing so. So yeah, why not? Hey, Bettina, what's up? Okay, let me keep going. Do you think it's more okay for the next 3 years? Okay, so I answered that one kind of. I moved here 2 weeks ago and got a lot of advice from your videos. Yay! Oh, that makes me so happy. Do you have a video about the transit? I took a light rail in here, almost got up. Yes. Okay, okay. So I'm in the process of doing a video on the light rail system and like just transportation in general. I don't like public transportation, so I've had a really tough time committing to doing a video about it. But I took the light rail for a solid year, and I feel like I learned a lot. Although I will say this, I never really take the bus, so I don't know too much about that. But yeah, it's such an important thing. I need to make a video on it. I just don't really know how to go about it. I guess I just need to like learn more about the bus system, and the light rail system I could totally do a thing on because I know the ins and outs of it like back of my hand. So yes, a video to come on that. It's definitely on my to-do list for July. So fingers crossed. Have you participated / gone to any festivals or cultural events in the city? Yes. So last year I went to Paradiso, which is not even in Seattle. It's in the Gorge or I think it's George Washington. I could be wrong about that. But it's near the Gorge, which is a couple hours from Seattle. And then I also went to Bumbershoot. And what else did I go to? I think that was it. I did Pride last weekend, which was fun. Stuff like that. So yeah, any favorites? Bumbershoot was amazing. I kind of worked the event though, so I definitely like. I don't. If I go back again, I don't want to work it. I actually want to like enjoy it. Although I did have a blast. Like, I remember seeing Flume, and that was so freaking incredible. Like, he's so amazing. So yeah, Bumbershoot was super cool. And yeah, Paradiso, not really my type of music, so I probably won't ever go back to that venue. Or I would go back to the venue, but like not the concert. Let me scroll up. Okay. Would it be super bad idea to move up in late fall or during winter? No. Like, don't think that you have to move up, like, move to Seattle in the summertime. Like, the wintertime would be totally great as well. And also keep into consideration, at least I know this from working in real estate, and I know this from also looking for places. Rent is cheaper in the winter because people don't want to move, people don't want to get out of their homes. So like it's actually a really good idea to move in the fall or winter time because people literally don't want to move, and it's harder for landlords and management places to like get people to rent apartments and such, if that makes sense. So if anything, I think it's a great idea to do that. Is it easy to get a job in Seattle? I always think it's really easy to get a job in Seattle, but everybody comes from a different background. Everybody wants to do different things. It kind of depends on what kind of job you want to get. My biggest advice, which is like, you guys are going to be like, what the hell? Like, that's not even advice. But like, honestly, with any job, like, fake it till you make it. I was a bartender in college and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, you guys. And I just faked it till I made it. And then I became kind of like a decent bartender. The job I have now, I never did marketing, but I was like, yeah, I should not be saying this, but like, I didn't go to school for marketing or anything. And I was like, yeah, I can for sure do this. Like, easy peasy, no sweat. And now I'm like, I'm doing it. So fake it till you make it. And not saying like lie on your resume, don't do that, but like, just have confidence and like go into any job thinking that you can do it, and you can do it. How was Seattle Pride? Seattle Pride was so good. I feel like I missed some of it. Like, I didn't go to the parade. I went a couple years ago. I don't think I went last year either, but I went a couple years ago to the parade and it was awesome. But I ended up missing the parade this year. But I did go out Saturday night, which was so fun. And yeah, it was good. It was nice. Okay, on holiday, glad I could make your life for once. Just kidding. Ready to film and watching. Yay! So cool. Thank you so much, Bettina, for like tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. I wish I was in Australia so bad. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it like cold in Australia right now? Which I've heard, but like that blows my mind that Australia can even get cold. Okay. If you have a car, is it still worth getting your Orca card? Yeah, why not? I mean, an Orca card really isn't that much. You don't have to put like a ton of money on it. And I think the card itself is $5. So, I mean, just get an Orca card and have it. It's definitely worth it because, like, when I used to live in Tukwila, I would never, ever drive to Seattle. I'd always take my Orca card. Oh, sorry. I was just kidding. Okay. I would always just take like the light rail to the city. I would never do like drive there. So it's definitely worth it. Okay. Looked on YouTube, moved to Washington. We're wanting to move from California to either Washington or Oregon. Thoughts? Um, cool. Yeah, that was on my list too. I wanted to move to Portland really bad, or I wanted to move to Seattle, and I had a pull towards Seattle, but I'm really glad that I did. Like, no shade against Oregon or Portland. Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful city, but it's smaller than Seattle, and I kind of wanted something a little bit bigger with some more going on. But I will say this: I think Portland is a little bit more like. This is gonna sound weird, but I feel like it's more accepting. Like, there's some really weird people over there, and like nobody cares. Like they could be wearing like anything and people just don't care. They could be doing anything, people don't care. But here it's not that they're not accepting in Seattle because they are, but like in Portland, people literally are just like hippies in the best way, and it's great. Portland's awesome. It's just a little bit smaller, but yeah, Portland's super rad. Okay, Rachel, I do have a question. In short, I'm going to Seattle. I'm going to the Seattle Police Department on October 20th for entry testing, but the recruiter says I already have a good chance. Do you think it is possible to live in Seattle on a police officer's budget? I'm going to be honest, that's a really good question, but I don't know how much police officers make in Seattle. I mean, Jesus Christ, I hope they make a lot because they do a lot for our city. But I don't know how much they make. So I guess I don't know how to answer that. But I hope they make a lot because they deserve it. Okay. Are you planning on staying in Seattle or looking to leave? I feel like every live I get this question. Why do you guys ask me this? Because I never have an answer. I don't mean that like a shade to you. Um, I'm looking to stay in Seattle for at least another year, but I'm always itching to travel. I love traveling and I don't get to do a lot of it, but like when I travel, I'm like my happiest self. Like it's just seeing new cultures and seeing how people live. Like I love doing that. So for right now, I'm going to say I'm going to stay here. And maybe in the future, I will look a little bit more. But also having a cat kind of makes me a little bit more grounded. I feel like I have to like stay in a place longer. Like I feel like I am not as mobile as I used to be, which is good and bad, I suppose. I would love to do a vegan meetup. Dude, me too. I would love to do a vegan meetup. I'm side note about that. So I've really been craving fish. So I'm vegan, by the way, if you are not aware. I've been vegan for about a year, maybe a little over a year. And I've really been craving fish. And my friend who is like super into like fitness and well-being, he told me that I should get my blood levels checked. So I'm doing that on Friday, and I'm really curious to see like if all of my like hormones and iron and whatever, all my levels are like good, because I sometimes don't know, right? Like I feel like people are always like, oh, you're not getting enough protein, you're not getting enough iron. So I'm checking on Friday to see if like everything is good. If it's not good, if I like need more of something, I'm gonna like reevaluate my veganism a little bit. I don't know what that means, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's not that I'm over being vegan, because I'll never be over being vegan because I love the animals, but I just want to see like where my health is at. But a vegan meetup, side note, would be really, really rad and really cool. Are you sports fan in Seattle? I'm not a huge sports fan. It sucks because like there's a lot of sportsy people here. I do really want to start going to like soccer games. I really like soccer, but I don't know anything about it. So I would really like to check the soccer team out here because it's really good. I was gonna go to a Mariners game on Saturday, but so bummed because I wanted to go so bad. And I actually have a concert that night, so I just can't go. But I do like sports sometimes. I'm not like the biggest sports fan. I love having an Orga card because if I don't want to worry about parking, it just takes totally. No, I completely agree. Millennial teacher, like that's an amazing reason to have it, just so you don't have to worry about parking. What are your top 3 areas to live in Seattle? The more diversity, the better. Cool, yeah. So Capitol Hill, because every type of person is here. Um, What else? Capitol Hill. Central District is a gem. I feel like people always disregard Central District, but there's a lot of African American people in Central District and also Indian people. Indian people, and it's awesome. I love Central District. Like people are always like, "Oh, I don't know about Central District," but it's so great. Capitol Hill, Central District. What else? Um, Maybe Soto, and I know that's like so weird. A lot of people don't like live in Soto, but like I really like it. I guess you could put like Mount Baker and Beacon Hill by that too. Those to me have the most diversity. I feel like once you get over to like the north side, like Queen Anne or even Fremont and Wallingford, you get a little bit more white. And I'm not trying to offend anybody when I say that, but like there's just more white people over there, I feel like, if that makes sense. And like I wanted to live in Cap Hill because there's more diversity and like I don't want to just see white people because I've literally grown up my whole life seeing just white people. And I wanted to see like every other kind of person because it makes living so much better and so much cooler because I don't know, diversity is so good and so great. And you learn so much about other people. So those three are my top. Yeah, but I mean, you get a little diversity in Seattle, I think everywhere you go. Okay. It's freezing at the moment. And freezing to me because I'm used to it. So crazy Australia's cold right now. Yes, keep Portland weird. That's totally a thing and like 100% real. Where did you live before Seattle? So I am from the Midwest. I lived in Minnesota and Wisconsin, and I feel like I always had to explain that. Like I lived half my life in Minnesota and also half my life in Wisconsin, and like literally I'm right on the border. So I lived in both. I love both of them equally as much. So Minnesota and Wisconsin. I moved to Portland last year from the East Coast and can confirm definitely a more small town feel than Seattle. Totally. No, I completely agree. What are good areas to live if you're attending UW but not staying at the dorms? Yeah, so UW actually has a lot of great places around it. Green Lake is close. Ravenna is really close. Fremont, UW. People even live in Cap Hill. Yeah, Cap Hill would be great too. I mean, they're all really close, and you can bus it there. You can light rail there because they have a light rail station at UW. So yeah, those places are good. I feel like once you get over to Green Lake and even Ravenna, you're gonna have to bus it just because the light rail station stops at UW, if that makes sense. Um, okay. I want to visit Australia so bad. One day, hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay. Hi, I just got here. Similar question. I'm moving it there as a respiratory therapist and a salary range from 60 to 70,000. Is that comfortable? Absolutely, that's comfortable. I know it doesn't always seem like it, but like yes, you're gonna be fine. Depending where you're coming from, I don't think you told me where you're coming from. Depending where you're coming from, it might be a little bit tighter, right? Like it might be, but like you can survive on that. Like you're gonna be fine. I have literally survived on pennies here, so like 60 to 70 grand a year is gonna be fine. And I'm guessing too, like with jobs, you do get more money with the longer you stay at one. So honestly, you're gonna be okay. Don't sweat it too much. Baby steps. Things might be a little bit tighter, but if you're making that amount of money, you're gonna be okay. A swarm officer starts at $33.16 an hour with an average of 5,700. Wow, that's so specific. Thank you. But it does scale up pretty quickly. You're going to be fine. Yes, I do believe that you can survive that because almost 6 grand. Let's just say you're making around 6 grand. I'm going to pull up my calculator. If I was good at math, 6 grand times 12, you're making like $70,000 a year. Yeah, you're going to be fine on police salary. That's basically like, who asked me that? Peyton. Peyton just asked me a similar question. So yeah, you are going to be fine. But I will say this, you're probably going to be doing a lot more work than the rest of us because being a police officer in any city is a tough, tough job. So thank you for doing it. Hi, Rachel. If you're living in Seattle as a student frugally, what should be your budget per month, excluding house rent? I've never been to the US. I'm an incoming grad student from the Philippines. So cool. Okay. What should your budget be? Man, I gotta think about that. Budgets are interesting. I mean, if I guess depending on what your house rent, if we're not talking about house rent, I mean, it would be nice to have like $1,000 $1,500 to spend on other things. That would be nice. I know that's like such a random number and I'm just blurting things out, but I'm just trying to think like food costs. And then you have like, if you want to do fun things, costs, gas costs, transportation, things like that. That I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I feel like that's one I might have to make a video on actually, because it's a really good question. Okay. If you could travel anywhere outside America, where would it be? Hey Wes. Where would it be? Probably, I mean, Australia's definitely been on my like top list. Actually, it was a place Gus and I were considering to move to, but we were just like, oh, we don't know anything about Australia, so we didn't. Australia, probably, Greece or Turks and Caicos would be so amazing. Honestly, anywhere would be cool. South Africa would be awesome. Anywhere new is always cool. Do you have any experience meeting people working in tech in Seattle? Are they friendly? Tech people. What tech people have I met? I haven't met too many tech people. Oh, actually, yes, I have. I met one last week over Pride. So nice, so nice. I feel like tech people here. Actually, a lot of my Uber drivers have been tech people too. Uber, Lyft drivers. They've all been super duper nice. I feel like the tech people for some reason are like extremely happy here. And obviously they have like a great selection of jobs to choose from, but like the tech people here are really, really happy. So I think that, yeah, so far the ones that I've met have been really great. Do you have a job in Seattle in the field you study for in college? Kind of. I do like graphic design marketing for a real estate agent. And I did go to school for some of that, but I do video work on the side for other companies, which is great too. So yeah, kind of, I think so. It took me a while to get there. I started in the makeup field when I first got here, and then kind of transitioned into graphic design, video stuff. So yes, but honestly, like, do not like your college major decide what kind of person you are. Like, if you don't get a job in your field, like, trust me, it is okay, and like everything happens for a reason. I need to do a video on that because I have so much to say about it. Thank you, Rachel. Stay positive. Oh, so nice. Okay. Dale and Peyton, I'm a nurse and make pretty close to both of these salaries, and I do fine. I can manage $1,400 in rent a month. I'd probably do better with a roommate, but I wanted to live alone. So great. Thank you, Katie Bell. Like, that's a perfect answer right there. Me again, where else would you want to move in the U.S., and have you ever visited New Mexico, Santa Fe, or Balloon Fiesta? No, I actually really want to go to New Mexico though. It looks so beautiful. I've never visited there. Honestly, you guys, like, I have not traveled a lot. I didn't grow up super duper wealthy. So traveling is like a new thing for me, and it's honestly something I love to do so, so much. And I hope that I get to do more of it in the near future, because that would be like a dream. But honestly, anywhere, like Tennessee would be cool. I've never been to New York. New York would be amazing. Like, anywhere would be cool. Okay, cool. Thanks, Guy. You look great tonight. You gotta let down your hair though. I know my hair is tight. Let me just say, it is so greasy. So she's staying up tonight, and she's staying in this top knot. So sorry about it. Hey Rachel, love your videos. I'm getting out of the army and got a job with the VA downtown. People say spend 30% on rent, but it's hard to find anything under 1K. Any other advice on budget? Oh man, isn't that the damn truth? 30%. Dude, I'm spending more than 30% on my rent, and it sucks. Any advice on budgeting? Try not to eat out so much, which sucks because I eat out a ton, but like, I don't know, you save a lot of money on food when you don't eat out, I've learned. So don't eat out as much. Learn to cook. That's part of that. What else? I feel like, and this might be like too much to say, but like, I feel like a lot of people in Seattle have side hustles, which can be good or bad, right? Like, you have your full-time job and then you have a side hustle. I feel like a lot of people have that. So it's, in my opinion, just in life, I feel like it's important to have like something you love to do, whether that's sewing or whether that's doing live streams, making YouTube videos, whatever. I think that it's important to do like other things besides your job. And whether you get paid for it or not, like that will keep you busy. Stay busy and you will honestly spend less money. If you could comfortably afford it, what part of Seattle would be your first choice to live? Ooh, what a great question. My first choice to live. If I could comfortably afford it. Honestly, I love where I live right now. I love Cap Hill, Central District, this area. I love. I wish that I could afford though like a really nice townhome. I wish I could rent a really rad townhome, if that makes sense, with like a rooftop deck and like 3 or 4 flights. That would be like a dream. I think that'd be super cool. What are you and Gus doing for the 4th? Super duper good question. We kind of have a tradition on something we do. I don't know if I can say it out here say it on here because it's kind of like private. It's not private, but we go somewhere and watch the fireworks. But it's like it's not far, but we did it our first year and we'll probably do that again. Honestly, just watching fireworks and having a picnic. And we're so like, I'm so sentimental. It's like super annoying, but like we just kind of reflect on like what we've done and what we want to do. And yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. I did want to go to the Space Needle and see the fireworks, but I also don't want to do that just because it gets so crazy busy, and a lot of other people go. So I feel like I could watch it from their phones if I really wanted to watch it, but it gets so loud, so I probably won't do that. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. We're just gonna go watch the fireworks from afar and have a picnic. Okay, so I have about 4 minutes left. To do any more questions. I don't know if you guys have any more questions. I feel like I kind of went through those really quick. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to edit a vlog tonight so I can get that up Friday. I'm sorry there wasn't a video on Monday. And what else? Oh yeah, thumbs this video up if you like lives. I'm still kind of like iffy about it. I don't know if I should keep doing these if they're helpful. But I'm on here every Wednesday. My July schedule is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be going live a little bit more on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I want to mix it up because not everybody can make Wednesdays. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit. What else? I feel like there's other housekeeping things I needed to do. Oh, man, I'm going to get off and I'm going to be like, damn it. I do also want to do more videos with Gus. He's super busy, so I love making videos with him, and I feel like you guys really like seeing videos with him too. So that's on my to-do list. Okay, a couple more questions. Have you gone to the market and got apple cider sushi from those Pike's Place? I have got apple cider, and they also have Rachel's ginger beer, which is my very favorite. I love ginger. I haven't got any slushies. I haven't got any slushies, but I gotta look into that now. I love slushies. Okay. Hi from your hometown Twin Cities area. Started school at Stout this summer. Oh my gosh, so cool. I went to Stout too. So crazy. Super duper exciting though. Congratulations. Did you hear the loud thunderclap in Seattle the other day? I didn't. What was that? Was that like, I didn't hear that. Now I'm like, what was it? Okay. Anyways, I know you answered the sports question, but have you been to a Seahawks game? I know the fans are crazy. I have not been to a Seahawks game. I'm a little biased because I'm from Minnesota, Wisconsin, so I feel like I'm more of a Packers fan. I feel like I probably should say that. I do like the Packers a lot, and I feel like their fans are super duper supportive. But I will say this, the Seahawks have much better uniforms than the Packers, in my opinion. So I've not been to a Seahawks game. I haven't been to a Mariners game. I need to go to some sports games. I just don't have people to go with, I feel like. I guess I could go alone. But who wants to go to a sports game alone, you know? Okay. What else? I'm having a rooftop party in Cap Hill on the 4th. It's an apartment high-rise behind Dick's on Broadway. I'll DM you on Insta if you guys are interested. It will be so much fun. Oh my god, that would be so rad. That'd be super duper fun. Yeah, DM me and I might pop in. That'd be cool. Was a crazy lightning strike near UW. Was heard from UW. Crazy. We never get lightning, so that's like super duper weird. Hey, I love your channel. You should totally make a UW vlog video. I do need to make a UW vlog video. Actually, somebody DM me that goes to UW and has a bunch of UW friends. I don't go to UW. I don't not a student, too old for that ish, but I do want to like kind of I want to get some perspective on that because I know a lot of people that watch my videos go to the UW or want to go to the UW. So yes, okay, thank you. I would love to do that. Okay, guys, I feel like I should kind of wrap this up. I feel like I'm kind of rambling. Any last minute questions before I take off? Otherwise, as always, like I am here every single week, like at least once a week. Next week we're in July, right? Yeah, so next week I will not be live on the 4th because that's a Wednesday, but I will be live. Oh shoot, let me think. What day would work? What day should I go live? I could do Monday. I could do Monday or Thursday. I don't know what day would be better for you guys. So probably Monday or Thursday next week. I'll end up going live because the 4th is a holiday and I feel like a lot of people are just gonna be doing their own thing. So I won't go live next Wednesday, but follow me on Instagram. And I always post when I go live. That's like honestly the easiest way to keep up with me. And if you have any other questions, DM me over there. I keep up with you guys much better. It's hard for me to like go back on YouTube and like keep up with questions, if that makes sense. So go to my Instagram and DM me there and we can chit chat. I do still have some DMs though I need to go through. They've kind of been flooding in a little bit and I need to do that. There's literally like my neighbors are like literally across. They're like up and they are watching me do this. This is so weird. I literally just made eye contact with them. Okay. I should probably go. Mondays are bachelorette. Okay, so no to Mondays. Mondays are the bachelorette. Absolutely not. I won't do that. Okay, so probably Thursday next week I'll do it. And yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like lives and if you want me to keep doing them. Comment below. I know none of these comments will be seen, I don't think. So if you do end up watching this like in full, thank you. And yeah. Also, if you want to keep up with me on Instagram and day or wherever you are, I hope that you have a good evening. And yeah, okay, guys, I'm going to end this live stream and I will see you very soon. And if I don't see you before the 4th, have an amazing 4th of July. Okay, bye, guys.